Now, sports from the Western Hearing Clinic Sports Desk. Western Hearing Clinic, the Panhandle's choice for better hearing, helping you hear what matters most.
Chris Cottrell with you at the Sports Desk today, hoping for a little let-up with Mother Nature, especially with some sporting events scheduled here locally this weekend. And we start, and hear me out on this one, we start outdoors. Yes, outdoors yesterday as I stopped over to Bearcat Stadium where the Scottsbluff track and field team enjoyed some near 60-degree weather with a glimpse at the sun. It's been a trying few weeks for all area spring sports teams, and Scottsbluff head coach Shelby Aaberg has been trying to stay positive about his team's training.
It's been a blessing in disguise because we've had to be a lot smarter about our training methods and what we do with our kids indoors. We've worked very closely with the soccer team, the golf team, the tennis team to try to coordinate our spaces. We're very lucky to have the facility that we do because being inside hasn't been as big a challenge to us because we have long hallways we can sprint in and some other areas that we can go to and get a workout in. But yeah, our kids are sick of being inside and they're very much looking forward to this weekend getting on the track and seeing what they can do.
Coach took his team to the annual Chadron State College indoor meet last weekend where many of the athletes were able to shake some of that rust off and really just get out and compete to get the season off to a good start.
Normally there's 15 schools or so at that Chadron Indoor, and we only saw 6 schools this past weekend. You know, part of that was weather. Some of it was some of the schools just haven't been outside, so they really didn't feel comfortable competing. Our kids performed outstanding, you know, just all across the board. We had a lot of field event wins, not just wins, but quality marks put up indoors this early in the season. Combine that with what we have in the sprints and hurdles. We're very excited about not just our boys team, but our girls team as well, really put up some outstanding performances. So ultimately, we feel good about where we are in the season, and we're looking forward to seeing some new faces this weekend. You know, we're hoping to host Douglas, Torrington, North Platte, Lingo, Fort Laramie, kind of get against some competition we don't normally see in the regular season, so we're excited for that.
Despite the nice weather yesterday and today, there's rain in the forecast for the weekend, and they've already made an adjustment to the weekend schedule. The Benfield relays have been moved from tomorrow to Saturday. Field events on Saturday now start at 11, and running events are slated for Bearcat Stadium at 12:30 early afternoon. As for the team preview, let's hear from Coach on his girls squad.
On the girls' side, we have a core group of kids that bring state meet experience with Brooke Holsworth in the distance events, Bretta Coates in the vault, and then Yara Garcia in the sprints. Adding some of our basketball girls and Brady Lockemer, Mariah Avila, Aubrey Krentz. You know, we're very encouraged by the speed that we have. That was revealed this past weekend at Chadron, and we're going to look forward to developing that.
Then for the boys, a possible state title type team for the Cats this year. In fact, the high school track and field rankings have them pegged as the top team in all of Class B here in the preseason. They've obviously got speed to burn, led by senior Dynamo sprinter Chris Busby.
We know who we are. We're working on our identity. We're trying to find some more kids to cover field events, and we're trying to identify kids to cover some of the events that maybe we're not as strong as we think we are. But ultimately, it's about health. It's about well-being. We want to keep our kids healthy and have them running fast at May. You know, when the district time rolls around and when state rolls around. So expectations are high. Last year we were kind of the team that nobody saw coming. This year everybody knows who we are, who we have, and what we're about.
Again, the Benfield relays have been moved from tomorrow to Saturday, starting with field events at 11. Gearing will not be in attendance on Saturday as the Bulldogs will be traveling for a meet in Sydney. The Bulldogs also posted plenty of solid times, marks, and finishes at that CSC indoor meet that was held last Saturday. It wasn't just track and field at Bearcat Stadium for me yesterday. After the long haul finish to the basketball season, I was finally able to carve out a time to catch up with brand new football coach at Scottsbluff. That's Judd Hall. We'll feature Coach Hall coming up next week as he goes from trusted right-hand man for Joe Benson to the face of the program. Another reason hoping the rains hold off this weekend, the Cougar baseball team is scheduled for home games, 2 Saturday and 1 Sunday against Southeast Community College at Cleveland Field. The Cougar softball team continues their brutal stretch of road games to start the year. They've got contests Saturday at Otero Junior College. When the weekend comes to a close, they will have played their first 28 games of the season away from Volunteer Field.